Hello, my friend. Welcome to my living room. Last weekend in chat, we had such a great conversation about different videos. And one thing we talked about is how we don't really see a lot of challenge videos anymore. And we had this wacky idea to do spin the bottle, but with makeup. So instead of like making out with that person from your 8th grade science class, we're gonna do a full face of makeup chosen by the bottle. So that sounds like fun. Hang tight. We're getting into it right now. This is how this is going to work. I have my Cloudline Pinot Noir 2017, and I'm gonna lay it on the floor, and I'm gonna surround it by 6 products of each category, one at a time. And then I'm gonna spin the bottle, and then we'll see which one I'm gonna be using for my makeup today. I'm also gonna be giving you little reviews of the products as we go, and then at the very end, I'll do a full face of makeup so you can see how they all apply. So let's get started with face primer. This is like the weirdest, well, probably not the weirdest video I've ever done, but this is pretty freaking close. This is so weird. Before we spin, let's talk about what I have out here because I picked out some of my favorites. Now, the Hourglass Mineral Veil, this is really old. I probably should throw this away. This is probably expired, but it's really freaking expensive. It's a decent primer. I think it's overhyped, to be 100% with you. Paula's Choice Resist. This is a real silicone-y primer. This I just recently got, the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Smooth. Again, really silicone-y. This one's more moisturizing. I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whip. It smells really good though. This one I really love. This is the Pure Lease Silk Glow BB Base Primer. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm not guaranteeing that all 72 of these products that I pulled out today are still available. So just as a disclaimer, I didn't double check everything. And then the last one, and this one I really like, this is the Milani Avocado. Again, it's just a nice moisturizing primer. So let's see what we're gonna be using today. All right, Pinot Noir, do your magic. Oh, I guess the Sephora got knocked out. We're gonna use the Paula's Choice Resist. I do really like this primer. I did kind of hope that when I looked at the ingredient list, there would be more skincare in it, but just because it's Paula's Choice, but I do really like this primer. It's nice and silicone-y, it fills the pores nicely, it does what it's supposed to do, helps makeup last longer, all of that. All right, let's do eye primer. Now, some of these I haven't used in a while because I pretty much stick to the same eye primers. So like this Jason Wu one, I have not used that and I don't even know how long. Like seriously, I have no idea. This one is a staple in my collection, the Ulta Nude Matte Eye Primer. This stuff is fabulous. MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, like that has to be here. Gerard Cosmetics in medium. This is a fantastic eye primer. This one is not my favorite, to be honest, the Maven Beauty one, but I needed 6. So that's why that's in here. It's okay, it's fine. And then this again, recently purchased the Sephora primer. This one, it's probably my least favorite, one of my least favorites in here. I'm not a big fan of those. So I'm really hoping that I get the Ulta, the MAC, or the Gerard Cosmetics, because those are the ones I really use all the time. So, all right, come on bottle, you got this. You got this. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna say that's closer to the Gerard Cosmetics. Yes, let's do that. Yay, I got one that I wanted. Foundation time. I've got quite a selection for you of different things. Now let's start with the Pacifica Alight. I freaking love this foundation. It's probably getting toward the end of its life. Beautiful, beautiful finish. I'm probably gonna use this even after it goes beyond the expiration date because I'm not throwing it away. It's fabulous. This is relatively new to me, the Kokie Skin Perfect HD. This stuff is awesome. Nice, real beautiful, soft focus finish. This is definitely expired, but I still love it. And there's a little tiny bit left and I'm not throwing it away and I'm taking the risk, which I have the right to do as an adult. This is brand new to me, the Lisa Eldridge Foundation. I've talked about this recently. I'm not a fan of this, but I figure if it gets picked, then at least you'll get to see what it looks like and why I'm not the biggest fan of it. So worst case, that's fine. We'll put that one on. This one's probably pretty old too, but I love this one. This is the Pure Lisa BB Cream. Oh my gosh. Of course it's lighter coverage, but it's really a beautiful finish and it matches my skin tone freaking perfectly. And then finally another one that I really love a lot. This one's similar to the Pacifica one as far as the finish of it. It's just really pretty soft focus finish. So these are all some of my favorites except for the Lisa Eldridge. But if that's what we land on, that's what we land on. I'm not gonna cry about it. So all right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Oh, we're using the expired La Mer today. You know what? Most people on my channel are adults. If you don't want to use expired makeup, then you should not use expired makeup. I do sometimes. Every once in a while, sometimes. All right, concealer time. I've put out a lot of my favorites for you. I don't care which one of these I get. I love them all. So this one I've had, the e.l.f. one I've had for a while. It's really very close to being done, but I keep getting into other concealers, so I just haven't finished it yet. But this is a wonderful concealer. That's the Hydrating Camo. The Juvia's Place concealer has not gotten enough love in my collection. I think I got pushed to the back. Another fantastic concealer. And when I say fantastic concealer, I'm talking like it doesn't crease under my under eyes, looks really pretty, blends out really easily, doesn't cake up, just beautiful, beautiful formula. All of these are fantastic. The Flower Beauty one is also wonderful. It's just a great concealer. This is not a concealer, this is a color corrector, but I love it so very much. The Milani Supercharged. This is a brightening eye tint. So if this gets picked, you'll get to see how that works. And then the Makeup Obsession Mega Conceal. This is also a really good concealer that I don't think gets talked about nearly enough. And then finally the Pacifica Liquid Cover. I got this the same time as the other Pacifica, so this is probably getting closer to the end of its life. I really need to use this more often so that I can use it up more before it starts smelling a little weird. So let's go ahead and spin and see what happens. All right, are these evenly spaced? Because I want to be fair here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Whew. Okay, so that looks like it's closest to the Pacifica. So we're gonna use that and get that a little bit closer to being gone. All right, are we ready for powders? Again, loose powder, I have so many that I absolutely love. I love all of these, probably relatively equally. So we have the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. The stuff is fantastic. All of these are very finely milled and just beautiful the way they set makeup. The Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, I really like. I know some people aren't a big fan of this, but it works really well for me. The Cover FX one, this is the Perfect Setting Powder. Again, just a really nice setting powder. The Glossier Wowder is also really good. Nakia Joy Cosmetics, again, I don't think this gets nearly enough love. It smells a little like vanilla and it is just wonderful. And then the Pacifica Cherry Velvet, which I bought for a video not that long ago. I liked it way better than I thought I was going to. It's white, so I thought it might leave a white cast, but it doesn't. It's just really, really pretty powder. So let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, shit. I think we got closest to the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. I do not hate that. I love this powder. It is fantastic. And the packaging that it comes in is so cute. It's like a little flower bag. It's adorable. Okay, let's talk brow pencils. Again, I brought out some of my favorites. This one was chewed by my dog when she was a puppy, so don't judge. She got it very quickly and I got it away from her very quickly, but she did some damage. This is the Ferocious. I always want to call it Furrowlicious. That makes no sense. This is the Ferocious brow pencil by The Balm, and it is fabulous. It's a wonderful brow pencil. And when I say a good brow pencil, what I'm talking about is something that goes on very easily. It's not too hard where you got to scrape it in. It's not too soft where it mushes in the brow. And when you spoolie it out, it needs to stay. It's blending. It's not blending away. So all of these do that. They're all fabulous. This one is the one by Miraness. It's a really nice brow pencil. I haven't heard anything about Miraness recently, but they have a great brow pencil. This one is a classic. This is by Benefit. It is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It is wonderful. Y'all know this is my favorite. This is the one by Makeup by Mario, my #1 right now. Again, recent purchase with that Sephora video. This is the Sephora Brow Pencil. This is supposedly waterproof. Have not tested that yet. And then finally, Hourglass. I think I got this in a subscription box, maybe, possibly. But it is a really nice brow pencil. I think it's overpriced, but it's good. So let's see which brow pencil I will be using today. La 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 la. All right, we're gonna be using the Miraness, and I will show you how that goes on. All right, this is the section I have been waiting for. Curious to know which eyeshadow palette I'm gonna be using today. I love all of these, except for, I'm honestly not sure if I love this one yet because I haven't used it, except for one time. This is the Cabana Club by ColourPop. It is really, really beautiful. I got that in the ColourPop mystery bag that I ordered. The Kaleidos Flower Punk palette is super fab. I'll show you what that looks like. And then we have the Hip Dot Ouija palette. Really love this. It's a very interesting color story, very fun to play with. And then the Sigma Cinderella palette. Again, I've talked about this recently. This is one of my favorite palettes that I tried in 2021. Just a beautiful, beautiful color story. Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. Again, one of my favorite palettes of the year, if I can get it open. There it is. It's just gorgeous. It's really fun to play with. And then finally, the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette. Again, one of my favorite palettes of 2021. All right, sir, you're gonna have to move because you're gonna get hit by a wine bottle, and that will not be good for you. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and exit stage left. Please, pretty please. Can you go now? I ask you to go now. Hey, hey. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh. Oh, it's Sigma Cinderella. Woohoo! All right, let's talk about eyeliners. Now, I don't have as many of those open that I can say I love all of these because I do throw away my eyeliners when they start to get old because I don't mess around with things going around my eyes, like purposely, like eyeliners, mascaras, stuff like that. I do throw those away when those go bad. So some of these I really like and some of them I don't really like. So of course I have to do the Hindash one. This one is fabulous. It's one of my new favorites. It is wonderful. The Jason Wu one, I really hope I don't get because it's actually like a dippy eyeliner, which I don't really like. So I'm really hoping I don't get that one. It's fine. It's just not my favorite format. The M Cosmetics liner is absolutely fabulous. And when I say fabulous, I mean it just goes on very easily, very sharp point, all of those things. This one is new to me, the Sephora one. So far, it's pretty good. The ColourPop one is just okay. It's pretty good. Again, it's a marker tip, which I prefer the pen tips. So we'll see about that. And then finally, the Sigma liquid eyeliner pen. I honestly don't really like this one all that much. It's just okay. All right, let us spin because really there's like 2 of these that I don't really want. Well, maybe 3 that I don't really want to use. So 50-50 shot. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, is it Jason Wu or is it M Cosmetics? I think I'm stuck with the Jason Wu. John says it's Jason Wu. Crap, I don't want to use this one. No. I feel like a baby. It's like when you spin the bottle and you get the person you really don't want to kiss. Like that's exactly what just happened to me. But we'll deal with it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Again, with mascaras, I tend to get rid of them faster than I get rid of other things. So I'm kind of hit and miss on some of these. The Maybelline Sky High is it's a pretty good mascara. I like it. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. And I need lots of length and volume, so if I'm gonna love it, it's gotta have lots of length and volume. The Victoria Beckham one, this one's weird. It's a tubing mascara and it just takes lots of coats, but it works out. It's a good mascara. One of my favorites, of course, the Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect one. This one is wonderful. The Sephora Size Up, I really like this one as well. I was pleasantly surprised by how much I really liked that one as far as length and volume. And then the Ilia one, this one I should probably throw away. I'm hanging on to it a little bit too long, but this one's on its way out. This is wonderful. And I do like the M Cosmetics one. It's probably one of my less favorite of the ones that we're looking at today, but they're not bad. There's no bad mascaras here. It's just there's ones that I like better than others. So I'm rooting for either getting the Essence, the Sephora, or the Ilia. So again, 50-50 shot, but I don't hate these as much as I hate the Jason Wu, so. So we'll see. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, we're gonna use Maybelline Sky High, which is fine. It's a good mascara. It's just, you know, meh, okay. For blushes, I tried to pick ones that are in the same color family so that I could kind of keep with my shirt and my theme. Kind of a little bit warmer, a little more orangey. So let's start with the Flower Beauty one. Really and truly, all of these are just really good blushes. They go on nicely. They're not ultra pigmented, but they don't blend away when you blend them. They're nice and buildable. All of them, they're great. This one's in the shade Peach Primrose. Then this is a classic. This is Milani's Luminous Luminoso fabulous blush. M Cosmetics, this one is called Faded Clementine. It's really, really nice blush slash highlighter. It's got a little bit of shimmer in that one. Then I also really, really love, we just talked about these in my yearly favorites and fails, the Makeup by Mario powder blushes. This one is in the shade Creamy Peach. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blush. And then this is the only cream one that I'm going to be having as a choice. This one is by Milk Makeup, and it's in the shade Perk. This one's a little bit brighter, so I'm kind of hoping I don't get this one, but we shall see. And then finally, the one that's probably most likely expired, but I do love it. Look how chunky it is. Like, Jen, I really should throw this away or repurchase a new one or something. That looks like trash. This is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. This is probably, I don't know how long ago did this thing come out. It's old. That is disgusting looking. I should probably throw that away. Let's root for not getting that one either, because that one just, it doesn't look good. Even though I've used it recently. Let's go ahead and spin. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, looks like we're using Milani Luminoso. This is a fantastic blush. I'm very excited to use this one because if you don't know Milani Luminoso, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not been using a lot of highlighter lately. I've been just using it occasionally. I don't know, I'm falling out of love with highlighter. I don't know how you feel about that. But anyway, these are some of my favorites that I have been using. This is the CoverGirl True Blend, and this is in the shade Pearl Crush. And it's a really nice highlighter. This one here, I haven't used a ton, but when I do use it, I actually really like it a lot. This is by About Face, the Halsey line, and this is in the shade Light Lock. No, this is in the shade Stay in Bed. Moving over to the ABH Iced Out Highlighter. This one got a really bad rep. A lot of people really didn't like this. I liked it. I don't know. It is glittery, so you just have to be prepared for it, but I think it's beautiful. Now, this I purchased before I got on Wet n Wild PR. Whenever I said I didn't really like a lot from Wet n Wild, this is something I actually really do like. Their blush and highlighter, so I'll use the highlighter from this. This is in the shade I Met Someone. It's a beautiful highlighter. And then over here, this is Makeup by Mario's highlighter. This is in the shade Pearl. And then this one here has been a favorite for the last year or so. This is the Milk Makeup Flex highlighter. And this one is in the shade, something I can't read that far away. I have to get really close. This is in the shade Lit. It's very tiny print. So honestly, I'm hoping to get one of these up here. Those are probably my favorites. I'm kind of hoping I don't get the ABH Iced Out because it's just okay. But I wouldn't be upset with any of the other ones. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, About Face. Yes. I don't know if you've seen this yet. So this is, I think, a good one for the video. I think this one's going to look really pretty. As I was picking out the liquid lipsticks, number one, I realized that I always stick to the same liquid lipsticks and lipsticks over and over again. So some of these I can't really give you a full review on right now because I haven't used them very much. The other thing I realized is that I have more like rosy tones than I have peachy tones. So, and I all wanted them to be kind of a similar tone. So we're kind of, you know, we're gonna go with it and I'm gonna try to make it work. So I have the Rare Beauty liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Courage. Then we have M Cosmetics. This formula I actually really like. This one is in Morning Mocha. This is a nice moussey, creamy liquid lipstick. Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is my favorite shade from Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I'm gonna have to get it real close to my face to see what shade it is. This one is Jaybird. And then we have the Pat McGrath Divine Rose liquid lipstick. And then of course my Milani lipstick that I love, this nice creamy formula. This one is in the shade Pleasure. And then finally, Dose of Colors. I tried to find one that was kind of similar in shade. So this one is in the shade Stone. So hopefully I can make it work, whatever I pick. I have a feeling this is where the look is gonna go bad. So we will see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so we're gonna use Stone from Dose of Colors. I love Dose of Colors formula. It's not too dry, but it does dry down really nicely. It's got a really, really nice finish to it, and it's not uncomfortable for being a drier liquid lipstick formula. So yeah, we're gonna be using this one. And then finally, I figured we'd throw lip gloss in there because I do have quite a few favorite lip glosses, and these are all ones that I absolutely love. So let's start with the Scrandy Beauty one. These lip glosses, none of them are sticky. They all feel really good on the lips. They're just beautiful glosses. So this one is just the Scrandy Beauty clear one. The one from Sigma, I really like their lip glosses. This is the only one with glitter in it. So I kind of hope I don't get this one because I don't really want glitter on my lips. This one, I can't read the shade right now. I'm just gonna put it on the screen because it's too tiny and I know I can't read it. This is Dramatic Boutique. This is Petty Page's makeup line, and it is a fabulous gloss. This one is in the shade number 1. Lunar Beauty, if you've ever tried Lunar Beauty, you know that his lip glosses are phenomenal. This one has a little bit of pigment where I don't think any of the other ones really have as much pigment as this Lunar Beauty one. This one is in the shade Aura. It's fabulous. And then I had to throw in my Love Potion, throwback to the 90s for me. I know some of you back to the 70s even. This is fabulous. I believe this is the strawberry one. I don't know. Which one is this? This is the strawberry one, and it is fabulous. Brings me right back to the mall in 91. All right, and then finally, this is by a company called Marvelous Aesthetics. She has a YouTube channel. Her name is Diamond ASMR, and she makes her own lip glosses. If you want to see how she makes them, she actually does videos where she shows how she makes her lip glosses, and they're fabulous. They're absolutely fabulous. This one tastes like root beer, and it is wonderful. So I kind of hope I get that one just because I really like it. But honestly, I could go for any of these, except for the Sigma one. I just don't really feel, I'm not really in a glittery kind of mood. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, it looks like we're going with Lunar Beauty. Yay, I love this one. It is so beautiful too. Like that packaging with the diamond on the top. What even is that? So freaking beautiful. So I'm actually really excited about this. So now, my friend, we are going to take all of these to the filming space, to my regular setup that you're used to seeing. We're gonna put it all on.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind when we rewind. know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying
All right, let's pause for a second. This is way more pink than I thought it was going to be. Maybe this will help it kind of be a little less pink.
I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like
I don't think it looks bad. It's just a little too pink. Come on, save me, Lunar Beauty.
lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa.
So cheers to the brand new challenge. Spin the bottle. My bottle picks my makeup. I mean, you know, there's weirder things on the internet. I think the look came out pretty good. I actually didn't have as much trouble with the Jason Wu liner as I thought I would, as I remembered. I think I just prefer pen liners because I'm used to them, but if you like those brush tip liners, I feel like you'll probably like it. It really wasn't as bad as I remembered, so that was refreshing. I think the highlight for me, though, was the way that the Lunar Beauty gloss really helped to warm up the lipstick so that it wasn't quite as pink. And yeah, I think my wine bottle did a fantastic job picking my makeup today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It'll let me know that you want to see more videos like this, and it also tells YouTube algorithm to share it with other people. And thank you so much to the people that were in live chat that encouraged me to do this video, and also the people in YouTube community that voted this as the video they wanted to see today. But at this point, my friend, it is your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. I would love to know your thoughts on any of the products that I used today, any of the products I talked about today. If you were gonna do a spin the bottle for your makeup, what are some products you would definitely put in there, and which ones might you leave out? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it and you would like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple videos for you right over here to watch. But if it is your time to go, it is absolutely no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. And mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video very, very soon.